All right, guys. This is going to be an extremely long series. Um, this is going to probably take at least 3 or 4 sessions to record, and I'm probably just going to get the intro recorded for this one. But this lesson, the title of this lesson, I guess, is that you are stronger than your problems. Okay? When the rubber meets the road, you are stronger than your problems. Your problems do not have the final say. Your problems do not have the final option. Your problems do not have the final action. You are absolutely stronger than your problems. And in my own life, when I truly accepted that, it doesn't matter what happens after that point. It doesn't matter if I get sick. It doesn't matter if I lose my money. It doesn't matter if I lose everyone on planet Earth. I'm still stronger than my problems. I'm more powerful than my problems. I've got more authority than my problems. I've got the final say, not my problems. When you say you're stronger than your problems, what you're saying is that it doesn't matter what happens in my life. I'm going to find a way to deal with this. This is not the ending. This is not the final chapter. This is not the end of the story. Now, there's a lot that goes into this. And I mean a lot. So it's going to probably take a couple weeks to get all this recorded here. But you are stronger than your problems. You are stronger than your problems. And if you can truly accept that and if you can truly own that, man, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier to deal with life. Because there's never going to be a point where you're not going to have problems. There's never going to be a point where you don't have challenges. If anything, challenges are good because they force you to grow. But regardless, you're never going to get to a point where you're not going to have problems. And you have to say, it's okay how big my problems are. I'm stronger than them. I'm more important than them. I'm going to work through them. And there's a lot of steps that go into this, But the idea behind it is that it's not going to be the ending, right? It's not going to be the ending. You're going to find a way to, number one, it's not going to break you, right? It's not going to break you. It's not going to end you. And you can find a way to adjust. You can find a way to adjust. I promise you can. And once you've adjusted, this is probably the most important part, is that you can learn from it. You can absolutely learn from your problems. No matter how big or small they are, you can absolutely learn from your problems. You have to decide what that lesson is, but you can absolutely learn from your problems, and then you can integrate that lesson. You can say, you know what? I did it this way. Here's what the result was. I learned that way is no good. If I leave it in the oven for 45 minutes, it burns. Well, I learned that 45 minutes is no good, and then you do 35 minutes. Hey, it came out perfect. Well, you learned it. You learned that 35 minutes is better, and then moving forward, you're going to use that 35-minute program. Now, you might come back to 45 minutes if you drop the heat, but that's a little bit besides the point. But the point is that you can learn from your problems, and you can integrate the solutions into your life. Okay? You absolutely can. You can take those lessons and you can walk with those lessons, and those lessons can inform you for the rest of your time on this planet. And it's okay if you've got to repeat the lesson every now and then. It's okay if you forget the lesson. It's okay. But you just got to tell yourself this problem is not going to get the final say. I'm getting the final say. Because once you get to that point where you say, I got the final say in what happens, And it doesn't matter how crazy it is. It doesn't matter how traumatic it is. You're going to get the final say. So this is going to be a long one, guys. I'm going to walk through each of the bullets probably in the next video. And we'll see how long it takes to record all this. See ya.